I recently uploaded a short on YouTube where I was taken out of context, and it appears as if I came out against the new Dragon Ball Super remake. But that is not true. I'm simply concerned that a remake of Dragon Ball Super is not what the franchise needs right now, but rather that a better move for the Dragon Ball franchise would be coming out with new content to excite the fans, like a continuation of Dragon Ball Super where it covers the events of the manga. I recognize fans will be excited about this remake initially. I'm predicting that if the remake is not done right, the initial excitement will quickly disappear as fans start to see the same old content. Modern Dragon Ball needs new and exciting transformations, like Ultra Instinct or Super Saiyan God, to excite the fans. If this remake does not have any redesigns for these transformations, like the Daima redesign of Super Saiyan 4, this remake could be a failure. I recently was taken out of context in one of my shorts again because I stated that I wanted the remake to skip the first two arcs of Dragon Ball Super, Battle of Gods and Resurrection F. Of course, this is not my position. I was merely stating that the remake does not need to spend between 8 to 10 episodes on those two arcs. If the remake does not move quickly through these arcs, then the hype is going to die. Daima is a great example. This anime had a horrible pacing issue where basically a big portion of the series felt like filler. As a result, a huge percentage of Daima's audience dropped the series because they felt like Daima was too slow and boring. Luckily, I was one of the fans who stuck with Daima until the end, and I'm glad I did, but I know that a lot of fans didn't. For this reason, I'm concerned that the same will happen to the remake if they don't move through these arcs quickly. For example, the Battle of Gods arc and the Resurrection F arc only need to be 4 episodes each, because this remake does not need to worry about catching up with a manga, so there is no need to stretch these arcs more than what they need to be. That having been said, I believe that if Toei Animation is smart with the Dragon Ball Super remake, they could fix the problem with Dragon Ball Daima's canonicity and bring the Daima and manga continuity into a single, cohesive timeline. The incredible part is that the remake doesn't need new animated scenes to fix canon, it just needs smart dialogue. A few mentions referencing events of Dragon Ball Daima, like the Demon Realm, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, or Super Saiyan 4 Goku, would place Daima within the larger Dragon Ball canon. The idea that Daima takes place before Super creates too many contradictions to fully hold up, but with careful dialogue, the remake can explain why neither Goku nor Vegeta use their newly acquired transformations during the events of Daima in the Battle of Gods arc. For example, after Goku's first battle with Beerus on King Kai's planet, he could mention that even if he transformed into Super Saiyan 4, it still wouldn't be enough to defeat a god of destruction.